Before you fall asleep, I want you to start repeating this one powerful word. Trust me, it will make a difference in your life without you even knowing it. Manifestation is truly magical and can turn your life upside down. A person who can manifest can conquer anything in life. Let's talk about the truth of manifestation and abundance. I know there are a lot of questions running through your mind. Is it really possible to manifest during sleep? Can just repeating one word bring all your dreams and desires into reality? Is there any logic behind it? Well, whether you accept it or not, that is the reality. I'm not saying this to impress you, nor is this video some kind of clickbait. This video aims to provide you with a different perspective on life and help you tap into your superpower as a creator. However, the big question is, does manifestation really work? The simple and straightforward answer is that it depends on who you ask. But now, there's actually some research that points to this practice having very real effects. So it's not just me talking about manifestation and its magic. Published results also claim that when someone imagines something, there is a higher chance of it becoming a reality. The thing about manifestation and abundance is that they are feelings. They show up in your life only when you feel them inside. We often struggle with this because we let what we see around us control our thoughts and emotions. But ask yourself, who's really in control of your thoughts and feelings? If it's your surroundings, then your surroundings control you. When you watch the news and hear that the economy is bad, you start believing it, and it affects your life. But that's not the truth. You have to overcome that negativity. If people around you say the economy is bad, and you believe them, your economy will be bad. If they say it's good, and you believe it, it will be good. The key is not to let anything outside of you control your feelings, thoughts, or mood. It's not your circumstances that need changing, it's your attitude. Today, I'm going to teach you a powerful technique, a word to repeat every day. The more you use it, the better. Think about this, no matter where you are, isn't there someone in your country who's thriving? Isn't there a group of successful people? It's not about being a politician or cheating people. It's about your mindset. Stop making excuses and look around. People are thriving in your country, no matter the situation. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Think about that for a second. If you believe the lie that you can't prosper in your country, or that you need to do something bad to succeed, you're just fooling yourself. When you buy into these lies, you make yourself a prisoner to them, letting them hold you back. But the truth sets you free. Look around. There are people in your country who are thriving despite the economy, despite the value of the currency, despite any challenge. That's the truth. Before I dive deeper into the video, I want to let you know about the launch of the only manifestation course you'll ever need. This course is going to be so special that it will provide you with the exact blueprint I use to manifest my dreams. No BS, just the working method that has been successful for me and my clients. In the description, you'll find a link to a form. We would appreciate your help by giving us your feedback. So after you finish the video, please take a moment to fill it out. Now, let's dive into this. When you tune into the right vibration, the vibration of abundance, your life starts to change. Have you ever felt like you were on a lucky streak where everything just clicked into place? Think back to those moments when everything was going your way, when everything you touched turned to gold. Even if you weren't sure about the whole energy thing, you knew you were in a different zone. Remember the story from the Bible about Moses leading the slaves out of Egypt and Joshua guiding them to the Promised Land? They sent 12 spies to check it out. 10 came back saying it was impossible, stuck in their negativity and lies, and so they wandered the desert for 40 years, moving from one form of slavery to another. But 2 of those spies came back with a different story. They said it was possible. The Bible says they had a different aura, a different vibe. They were aligned with God. That's the kind of energy we're talking about here. The energy that sees freedom and success. That's the wave of luck, the right vibration, and we can tap into it consciously. You can connect to that vibration of success, abundance, and achievement. You've experienced those moments when you were on a lucky streak, connected with prosperity, achievement, and abundance. The good news is that we can reconnect with that feeling anytime. Think about it. We live in 3 dimensions. The first is the conscious dimension, where all the physical stuff exists. This is where most of us get caught up, letting what our friends say, what we see on TV, and our current situation dictate our thoughts and feelings. But Jesus told us to turn away from all that and look toward the kingdom, which means shifting our focus. Now let's talk about the 4th dimension, the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind reflects what your conscious mind believes. Whatever you believe deeply will show up in your life. Jesus said to let go of your old ideas and the material world that created them. Instead, focus on the kingdom, which is about moving into the 5th dimension, the superconscious. In this dimension, you believe you already have what you want. Visualize your ideal life. Create a perfect mental image. This is where you need to form your vision of the promised land, your own perfect Garden of Eden. But be careful of negative thinking, represented by the forbidden fruit. When you let negativity into your vision, whether it's influenced by what your friends say, the news, or your doubts, you mix positive and negative thoughts in your subconscious. And guess what? You end up manifesting negativity. So, what's the secret here? If you can create an ideal image and convince your subconscious mind of this vision from your superconsciousness, it will show up in your life. Let's talk about a powerful concept. As above, so below. As within, so without. What does that mean? It means that if you can convince your subconscious mind that you already have abundance, that abundance will start to appear in your life. How do we do that? By entering a state of belief and truly feeling that you already have what you want. Let's try a quick exercise. Think of a word that represents economic abundance to you. It could be anything. Abundance, wealth, prosperity, money, dollars, pesos, euros, whatever resonates with you. Write down all the words that come to mind. Our subconscious mind works with symbols and meanings, so once you have your list, pick the word that makes you feel abundant. Now, how do you convince your subconscious that this is your reality? Jesus of Nazareth gave us a formula. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. So, how do we get into that state of belief?
I remember when I was a little boy, people used to say to me, "Alan, you're so weird. Why can't you be like other people?"
Use these natural
Well, I thought that was
states to
just
control
plain
your
dull.
mind. If you don't take charge of your mind, especially during
And
these
some of the
early
things
states,
that are weird
you might start worrying about
are
debts and
weird
problems.
because they are
That's
just
when you need to take
obvious,
control.
and nobody ever
Have
thinks
you
of
heard
it.
about mantras repeated by Buddhist
Some of the
monks?
most fascinating
They do it to
scientific
keep their
discoveries
minds
have
clear,
been made
with each mantra
by
carrying
people
a
who
specific
called ordinary
vibrational
common
charge.
sense in
The
question.
word you chose
Like
for
anybody can see
abundance
that
will
the
be your
earth is
mantra.
flat, and people
Repeat
know
it
it's
to
flat.
yourself, especially when you're about to fall
And calling
asleep.
that fundamental
Say it mentally
assumption
when
in
you're
question
cleaning,
is
brushing
really the
your
beginning
teeth,
of geography.
driving, or exercising. Use this word as your mantra.
And when I think over
particularly
the
before
weirdest
bed.
of all things
This
I
will
can
start
think
to
of, you know
suggest
what it
abundance
is?
to your subconscious mind.
Nothing.
And when your inner self vibrates with abundance,
The whole
it will show up in your life.
idea
When it comes to
of nothing
manifestation, practice
is something
makes
that
perfect.
has
Each
bugged
time
people
you
for
manifest
centuries,
what you want before you fall
especially in
asleep,
the West.
make sure to feel an
Because we have a
visceral
saying in
and sensory
Latin,
details.
ex nihilo nihil
Remember,
fit,
principles
which
never
means that
fail people.
out of
So don't
nothing
just
comes
take my
nothing.
word for it. Try
You
it
can't,
yourself
in other words, get
and share
something
your
out of
results.
nothing.
As Jesus said,
And it's
according
occurred
to
to
your
me
faith,
that this
let it be
is
done
a
to you.
fallacy
Sometimes seeing
of tremendous
others' results can help
proportions that lies
strengthen
at
our
the root
belief. So
of
share your
all our
manifestation
common
stories.
sense, not only
I
in the
hope
West
this has
but in many
inspired
parts of the
and helped
East as
you.
well.
Thanks for
And it comes
watching.
up as a kind
Have a
of terror
beautiful
of
day.
nothing, a put down on nothing, on everything to do with nothing, everything associated